It all started when I saw a sign next to a little lake in the core of Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. It looked like boating was allowed. I decided to design a lightweight, skin-on-frame canoe that I could pull behind my bicycle. To keep it light, I minimized the number of ribs, cut some of the stringers in half, and thinned up everything else. I steamed the ribs and then carefully bent them into the shapes I needed. For the finishing touch and to keep my shoes dry, I glued on 20-gauge clear vinyl. I trimmed it up and tried to figure out how to keep water out of the bow. I hoped this would work. The boat came out at 12 feet 5 inches and a little over 11 pounds. But next I had to somehow hook it up to my bicycle. My idea was to build a housing to receive the stem of my canoe. 2 pieces of an old crazy carpet under the swivel would allow it to spin as I turned corners. Off I went, hoping my new contraption would hold together. I learned quickly to make wide turns on corners. The Ironhorse Trail would guide me on the 3.5-kilometer ride from Waterloo to Kitchener. Let's take a peek at the longboard wheels that hold up the back end. There are a few key road crossings, not much traffic today on this one. I'm almost at the lake. I'll just ride over the bridge to my launch point on the island. It's time to launch Feather 2. This might look awkward, but as many know, if you step in the center of a boat, you'll be okay. There's something mesmerizing about watching my canoe slice through the water with its clear skin. I think I'll just hover here watching the swans while you take a look at the paddles I've made for Feather 2. And let's zero in on the middle one that looks like a hand. It works surprisingly well. And it's also great for waving back at honking geese that greet me each day. I've also had great fun making narrow-bladed paddles that work well with my lightweight canoe. This one is lighter than 4 large eggs. Heck, one person told me that my canoe is lighter than his cat. I've now been paddling in the core of this large city for 5 years and never once have I encountered another boater. This summer I've been on the water over 75 times. Each trip is an opportunity for exercise, but also provides a bit of serenity in the heart of our bustling city.
Good morning, Don. How are you?
It's always fun to see friends like Dawn and others I've come to know. I often end up having great conversations with people who are also enjoying this beautiful public park. A number of years ago, they had boat rentals on the lake. Hopefully someday I'll be joined by other paddlers and we can all enjoy the tranquility this urban refuge has to offer.